Welcome to the check-in report. Today's topic: Sparkle calls her niece in the R. Kelly trial an absolute liar. If you don't know, Sparkle has come out. She's talking about her niece, which is in the infamous R. Kelly sex tape. She had a testimony, and she's talking, and she's finally telling her story. And her story involves Sparkle allegedly coercing her, telling her niece to sit on R. Kelly's lap, and pretty much what could only be assumed that Sparkle was deeply involved in the whole R. Kelly debacle. And I'm inclined to believe the niece. I'm inclined to believe the young girl. I don't trust Sparkle. And I'm not saying that Sparkle's a liar, but there's just something off about Sparkle. Even in the documentary, I don't believe for 1 second that Sparkle didn't see anything. I don't believe for 1 second that Sparkle, hanging around R. Kelly, making these love songs, making these sexual, flame songs, and these vivacious, romanticized songs about sex and love with R. Kelly, that she didn't know something was up. She knew R. Kelly was two fries short of a Happy Meal. She knew R. Kelly was riding the magical school bus. She knew R. Kelly liked to hang around with the schoolgirls. She knew. I allegedly, I believe that she knew. And I think that, she's been around R. Kelly long enough. And everything, and not to even go deeper in Sparkle, but because it's really a deeper issue. And the deeper issue is because you look at Sparkle, she's only one case. You look at the Aaliyah thing with her mom. It's alleged that Aaliyah's mom and R. Kelly had a romantic endeavor. And it's the other families that brung their daughters to R. Kelly in hopes of a R&B career, in hopes of making their daughters superstars. And in my opinion, they are all culpable. They all need to be held responsible. R. Kelly, he if y'all gonna put him in jail, if you're gonna place him in jail for all those years, he needs a bunkie. And Sparkle needs to be his bunkie. If this is true, if this is allegedly true, that she coerced her niece, pretty much into being in a sexual relationship with Mr. Robert Kelly. Because, I watched that, that whole surviving R. Kelly. And, a lot of those women on there, I really felt for them. But when it got to Sparkle, I'm going to tell you the two women on that whole documentary that really rubbed me the wrong way. It was Sparkle and it was R. Kelly's wife. Them two knew. They were around R. Kelly. They knew the behavioral patterns. They seen the young women coming in and out. So when it comes to your niece, bringing your niece around R. Kelly, I don't believe that you didn't know, that you didn't know better, that you thought R. Kelly was just gonna treat your niece respectful and not be a creep, not be a pedo. I believe Sparkle knew something. I believe Sparkle was down with the program, allegedly. But if she was, she needs to be held responsible. Just like I said, R. Kelly needs bunkies. He needs cellmates. And if it has to be Sparkle, if it has to be R. Kelly's wife, and the parents of all of those young girls that were victimized, terrorized, downtrodden. R. Kelly needs bunkmates, because y'all was quick to throw R. Kelly in jail. But are we gonna hold all of these other parents, the men that hid things, the people that tried to pay off hush money? Everybody needs to be held responsible. And those are my thoughts. This is the Check-In Report. Sparkle calls her niece in the sex tape R. Kelly trial. She calls her a complete and total liar. Thank you for joining me.